What's the most exciting thing in life right now?
Grammys.
What are you completely bored of in life right now?
Clickbait.
She's sold millions of albums all over the world, been embroiled in controversy with Scooter Braun, and has famously written songs about her ex-boyfriends. But Taylor Swift remains popular and continues to enjoy good fortune. All her hard work has paid off, and now she's enjoying the fruits of her labor. She may be ultra-rich, but she's never forgotten to help people who are in need. In this video, we're going to talk about how much the singer is worth, how she makes money, and how she spends it. But before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of the new videos we post. So much has been said about her net worth, but how much is it really? Swiftie was born on the 13th of December 1989, and although she has been participating in singing contests and shows, she officially kicked off her singing career in 2004. She was the youngest artist to sign with Sony Entertainment at only 15 years of age. Since then, she has climbed the ladder of success and never looked back. In 2015, Forbes revealed that she made an income of $170 million between June 2015 and June 2016. She then became the highest-earning musician of all time. She also became the youngest to be included on Forbes' list of richest American female entertainers in 2017, with a net worth of $280 million. Today, Forbes estimates her net worth to be at least $365 million. At only 30 years old, she has managed to achieve things that most people can only dream of: earnings from record sales. As of 2019, Taylor Swift has released 7 albums. Her album Reputation sold more than 2 million copies in the United States alone, and her tour became the highest-grossing U.S. stadium tour of all time. Currently, Taylor has 10 Grammys and is arguably one of the most influential persons on the planet. All of the albums she released went platinum, and her 2014 album 1989 sold more than 10 million units and was even named the best-selling album of the year. Other albums, Red and Speak, each sold up to 1 million within the first week of release. On the other hand, Reputation also sold more than 2 million records. Aside from making money with her album sales, Swift earns enormous amounts from publishing royalties, as well as streaming her music videos. She also made a lot of money from her concerts and tours. A large chunk of Taylor's net worth comes from her tours and concerts. Her first concert, Fearless, in 2008, brought in $75 million, and in 2015, she embarked on yet another tour for her 1989 album, and she earned more than $250 million. In 2019, she went on a 3-day concert in New York for her 2017 album Reputation. The show became the highest-grossing tour in the history of the country and sold up to 2 million tickets. The total amount of money it brought in was more than $266 million. Eventually, the tour brought in a total of $347.5 million after more than 50 concerts in 36 cities in the country. Because of her popularity, her concert tickets have become more expensive. To top it all, merchandise worth $17 also gets sold with each ticket, and Taylor receives between 50% to 60% of every show's gross income. She also has a variety of endorsement deals. In addition to her albums, tours, and concerts, Taylor also makes boatloads of money from her multiple endorsement deals. She's a trusted and sought-after celebrity, and people want her name attached to their companies and products, and they're willing to pay millions to do so. She has numerous long-standing contracts with brands such as CoverGirl, Keds, Apple, Target, and Coca-Cola. She has been Diet Coke's ambassador since 2013, and she also has a $200 million deal with Universal. She has various businesses too. Real estate is one of the businesses Taylor is involved in, and it holds a chunk of her fortune. According to Trulia, a respected property evaluator, Taylor owns properties worth up to $90 million in real estate as of 2018. Her real estate assets comprise 8 properties in California, New York, Tennessee, and Rhode Island. She owns a $3 million apartment in Nashville, Tennessee, and a $2.5 million Greek Revival estate. She owns a massive estate worth as much as $6.65 million in Watch Hill, Rhode Island. It has a total of 12,000 square feet of space for the star to use. She also has a $30 million mansion, as well as another home in Beverly Hills, which she put up for $2.85 million in 2018. A few other properties are a huge duplex penthouse in Tribeca, New York, as well as a 4-story townhouse. Both reportedly have a value of up to $40 million. So, how does she spend spend her money when she has so much of it. Taylor Swift can pretty much buy anything she wants to. Let's have a better look at what the singer spends her money on. She doesn't just fly on private jets, she owns them. She had not one but two private jets before lockdown began, but she decided she only needed one, so she sold the other. She sold off her Dassault Falcon 50 in April 2020, and that left her with the larger of the two jets. What she has now is the Dassault Breguet Mystere Falcon 900. Although it's not exactly known how much she paid for the smaller jet, which she acquired in 2012, similar jets are priced within the vicinity of $1 to $6 million. Her current Falcon 900 seats 18 people, and Taylor reportedly paid $40 million for it in 2011. What cars does she have in her garage? Taylor makes a lot of lyrical references to cars in her songs. It has been a pattern for her, from her very first song to her latest album, which is why it's no surprise that she has plenty of vehicles in her garage. Let's take a look at her collection of luxury vehicles. She can be seen going around town in a Toyota Sequoia, which is a full-sized SUV. It comes with a 5.7-liter V8 engine and a 6-speed automatic transmission. A few other features are anti-lock suspension and standard DVD navigation. She was seen driving around in a Porsche 911 during her time with Taylor Lautner. The impressively powerful ride lasted longer in Taylor's garage than their relationship. It comes with a 500-horsepower engine and can go from 0 to 40 in a mere 1.1 seconds. Not many celebrities might go for a Mercedes-Benz Viano, but she has been seen driving it around. It can seat 8 people and can easily transform into a cargo van. Estimated to be worth around $280,000, it's not only luxurious, it's also comfortable. Also seen driving around the time of the two Taylors, the white Audi R8 has a starting price of $180,000. The 7-speed car has both manual and automatic transmissions and a top speed of 320 miles per hour, thanks to its V8 engine. With her hectic schedule, Taylor also looks forward to traveling and vacationing. To ease her schedules, she makes use of her Dassault Falcon 900. When she has the time, she jets out of the US in search of luxury, relaxation, and comfort. She's been to plenty of luxurious destinations, and one of her favorites is Turks and Caicos. When she's in New York, she spends a good amount of money eating out with friends at various award-winning top restaurants, such as the Spotted Pig, the Fat Radish, Lazo's, and Sarah Beth's. She's not frugal when it comes to her holiday spending. Vanity Fair once revealed that she spoiled her 125-member crew with a vacation to Australia. This helped everyone wind down after their 1989 world tour in 2015. Of course, someone like her spends a ton of money on insurance and maintenance. Someone with Taylor's caliber needs insurance and maintenance of not only herself, but also her assets. She also spends a lot of money to pay for her numerous employees. She has plenty of staff assisting her, such as her personal drivers and a few service people. Taylor also spends thousands of dollars in maintaining her good looks, from her head down to her toes. She has famously insured her famous Glorious Gams for a whopping $40 million, as reported in 2015 by the New York Post. She also purchases accessories, jewelry, and clothing. Someone like Taylor needs to look good at all times, most especially when she's performing or whenever she's in front of the camera. Taking a good chunk of her earnings are her shoes, clothing, jewelry, hair, makeup, and other accessories. The singer is known to favor high-end couture, and she's a fan of brands such as Elie Saab, Saint Laurent, Christian Louboutin, and Steve Madden. The singer also has a good heart, and puts her money where her mouth is by donating to charities. Taylor Swift has been known for being generous, and she's not hesitant to spend her money on things that really matter to her. She once raised $750,000 that went towards the victims of U.S. tornadoes. She supported the Nashville Symphony with $100,000 in 2013 on the occasion of her 24th birthday. When the Louisiana floods of 2016 ravaged homes, she brought in $1 million to help victims. In 2010, she also gave $500,000 to people in Nashville. She established the Taylor Swift Education Center and, in 2015, donated $50,000 to public schools in New York City. She's also donated to various GoFundMe campaigns, including $50,000 for the medical bills of one of her backup dancers and $10,000 toward a service dog to assist an autistic child. As someone who loves cats very much, she regularly donates to PETA, pet relief organizations, and local shelters. A few other organizations she has given money to are Habitat for Humanity, Red Cross, and Make-A-Wish Foundation. It certainly is good to be Taylor Swift. What would you do if you had her money? We'll see you again in our next video. Stay safe.